Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at the Moneyball ProAm at Holt High School. It's at the last game of the day, but boy, this interview has been long waiting. People have been blowing me up on all different social media. When you gonna interview D? I said, look, D is my guy. It's coming, it's coming. He got a story to tell. I know it's good, but happy to have you here right now. Tell me what it's like to have your opportunity to get a chance to just share with everybody based on all the things that have been happening with you.
Oh man, a lot been happening.
You good?
For the past couple of years, at least the last 3 years, I've been in Mexico twice, playing overseas out there in Mexico. I was in Guadalajara the first time, playing with a team called Four. And then just maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I was out in Juarez playing with Indomales out there in Juarez, Mexico. That was a good experience. Just been working on my game, man, being a dad, you know what I'm saying, working and just grinding, man, trying to continue to live my dream and you know, show my son and show the guys who look up to me that, you know, as long as you work and put the work in and stay focused and grind, that God will bring good things to you.
I love that. Talk about what the ascension has been like. If there was a time that you were spending a lot of time, hell, you was up at the gym at the Y getting up shots, working out. Talk about what that transition period has been like for you.
Oh, man. He brought it back to the Y.
Yeah, well, I mean,
man, just grinding, man. Ever since then, I just always knew, you know, putting in that extra work was going to take me to great places. No matter if it was the NBA overseas, anything like that. But just from high school and middle school, I knew, you know, even after practice, I'd go to the Y, put the work in, and I just always kept that work ethic. And then when I got in college and just had, you know, the access to all the facilities and trainers and stuff like that, I took full advantage of it. Put my work in, continue to watch film on myself, watch film on other players, especially NBA players that I look up to. I always told myself, if you can't do what they do, you don't belong there.
So how do you not get discouraged along the path and get discouraged along the way? How do you manage that?
Just speaking positivity into myself, motivating myself. I don't look for others to motivate me. I try to motivate myself before I have others motivate me, or try to put motivation in me. It's kind of like, you know, when I work out or stuff like that, it's like when I'm by myself, I kind of act like somebody's with me. Give me that extra push. Do that extra rep. Do that extra, you know.
That's heavy right there.
Yeah, you got to. You got to, because it's like, why stop when you know your brain ain't ready to stop? You know, it's just a mindset. It's a discipline. Yeah. You got to train your mind.
So funny, we both out here on the ground. I got my daughter right here taking pictures. You got your
son running around.
Here. I said, are you his manager? He said, yeah. Talk about the family part, because it's not just about us being on our own. It's about, you know, the family part. What does that mean to you?
Oh, that's big, man. That's if anything is my motivation, that's my motivation.
Smile on your face.
Man, that's my everything right there. My son, he looks up to me. You know, he holds me accountable sometimes. Sometimes I don't even work out. And he'd just be like, Dad, let's go. Let's get up, let's go do it. Let's knock it out real quick. And, you know, his dream is to go to the NBA. I know he look up to me and a lot of my friends that play ball and stuff like that. Just having them around, man, it's just a blessing. It's an honor to have him, you know, as my son, and that's my motivation, and I love him.
I love that. Talk about being part of Moneyball. You represent Snipes. Snipes is heavily branded here tonight. The corporate folks is in town. Being involved with a great brand like Desmond Ferguson, Moneyball, but also, you know, your team sponsor Snipes, being able to connect with that brand. Just what does it mean, like, to kind of be part of the business aspect of basketball now?
Oh, man, I love it. Des is doing a great thing. He's doing a great thing. I love Moneyball. Moneyball is fun. Get the chance to not only see collegiate level players, but pro players as well. Getting to play different players, young guys. You know, them young guys keep us going. I'm getting a little older. I'm 28 now. So, you know, they be making me run a little bit.
You following JJ gonna be all right after this, man?
Oh, no, I would be good, man. I would be good.
I'm like, oh, they ride home together, man. Like, it's gonna be a problem with that.
You know, I still got it. I'm still in shape, but I love it, man. I love being out here and just being able to showcase my talent and show everybody, you know, that see me grow as a ball player and as a man, to see I'm still out here doing this.
No, you're doing it, and you're doing it well. You know, I laughed and joked earlier when I talked about the big desire for people to see you have an interview. What do you have to say to those people that are out there that are pulling for you and pushing and want to, you know, see your story, you know, and want to hear, you know, how you're succeeding? What do you have to say to them?
Man, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for continuing to push my name. Thanks for continuing to be a fan of me and supporting my grind and supporting my career. I appreciate you guys so much love. love this way, and appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that our relationship is continuing to grow. And,
yes, sir.
And when people shouting you out, like, that's my guy. Like, I ain't trying to do that, bro. We're going to get him straight. It's going to be all right.
You know, it's crazy, too. Sometimes you think you lost that love or people forgot about you. And then, you know, when you get brought up like that, it's just like, man, it's like, dang. It really warms my heart. I ain't even going to lie. Like, that's,
I mean, let's be honest. As humans, we get to the point where we get this disconnect, and we need these personal things to happen. That's what's so powerful about Moneyball, because you get to slap five with your people, kick it, and there's a power in the culture of the sport.
Yes, sir.
You know, and you play a role, and you have your ups and downs.
Yes,
but
sir.
it's great to know that you love, man. I'm glad that we got a
appreciate that.
We can put that out there for you.
Appreciate you so much.
Any other shout outs you want to give before we let you go?
Hey, man, let me shout out my son, shout out my family, my mom.
Say your son's name, say your mom's name.
My mom named Keisha Campbell, Bentley Roberts, that's my son. I appreciate you both. Y'all my world, and I love y'all.
Hey, it's a great thing, man. We're going to get a little emotional up in here, man. It's a good thing. Well, this is Lindsey Houghton coming at you from the Moneyball ProAm with the man you guys wanted to see, Mr. D. Roberts, representing. Proud of him.
Appreciate
you. Are too. With that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.